Welcome to Fight Club 24/7. My name's Johnny Rashman. Right, let's get straight into it. Josh Kelly versus Troy Williamson goes down tomorrow night. What a fascinating fight, right? It's your traditional boxer versus puncher. Now let's get it right. We're all sat here thinking, what is going to happen when it gets to the 6th, 7th round, if it does get there, and Troy Williamson is putting the pressure on? How is Josh Kelly going to cope? That's what the consensus is in this fight. We're all thinking, will Josh Kelly break? Has he learned from the Avanesyan fight? Is this a fighter who's got his mentality sorted out? Because Josh Kelly has all the skills in the world. If you're talking about a world-class prospect, this guy has everything, right? Fast hands, boxing IQ, footwork, power. He's got the overall package, right? Tremendous skills, world-class talent, right? But everything in boxing is up there, right? Now, I'm not saying he hasn't got, he's mentally weak, because to be a professional fighter, you've got to be mentally strong. But we all saw in the Avanesyan fight, first 6 rounds, fantastic, boxing Avanesyan's head off. But once it got to the nitty and gritty bit, later on in the fight, his engine was depleting and he got taken out. Is this fight the same fight as the Avanesyan fight? Now, in some ways, yes. Troy Williamson isn't the same fighter as Avanesyan. He is a pressure fighter, but he's not going to be on you for every second of every minute of every round. He just lied to box as well, and he's a strong man, right? And Williamson can knock Kelly out. There's no doubt about that, right? This is a local derby. You've got pride on the line, so everything's going into this, right? But it's that saying, skills pay the bills. And my prediction for this fight, and I'm going to put myself out there, I think Josh Kelly's going to rise to the occasion, and I think he stops Troy Williamson. I really do. I think his hand speed, I think it'll be too much. That's what I think in this fight. Now, I can see a scenario where Williamson knocks Kelly out. I can, because Williamson is a strong fighter. He's a strong man, right? He's fit, he's strong, good hand speed, he's a good boxer, right? So it's no walkover, but I think this is the time where Josh Kelly's going to put the Avanesyan fight behind him, and he's going to prove how good he actually is. I expect the fight to play out where Kelly will outbox Williamson in the first 4 or 5 rounds. I expect Kelly to really rise to the occasion. I really do. I think he'll box from the outside. I think the hand speed will just be too much for Troy Williamson. I really expect Kelly to perform to the best of his ability. And for me, I just think I've seen a few fights with Williamson where he is getting caught. He does get caught with shots, and he's a tough man. I mean, the Ted Cheeseman fight, what a fight that was. What a war that was. If you've not watched it, go and watch Troy Williamson versus Ted Cheeseman. So you know what you're going to get with Troy Williamson. You do, right? But I just think Kelly you're talking about a guy who has sublime skills, right? And I think if he's got everything ready up there, which it looks like he has, I think this is a time where he's going to prove to everyone he's ready to reach world level. I'll get to that next step, right? It's a great fight. Look, anything can happen when you have a Northeast derby, right? You've got local pride on the line. It could be an absolute war. I expect it to be exciting because Williamson, I expect he'll go out on his shield, right? But I just think he'll get backed up with punches, and I can just see the referee stopping it. I think he's there to be hit, Troy. I know, look, I might sound stupid when you look at this on Saturday, but I've just got this feeling that Kelly is really, really going to perform. And I think the first 6 rounds will outbox Troy Williamson comfortably. I think he'll be too good, too slick. He'll get out the way. He'll create angles. But the problem is when it gets later on in the fight, if he doesn't stop Troy, what's going to happen later on? Will Troy do what Avanesyan did? Will his engine, will he be too strong? Will Kelly gas out? That's what the fascinating thing is with this fight. It's a fascinating fight. It's a real good fight. If you're in the UK, you can watch it on Channel 5 tomorrow night, Friday night. Right, so watch it. It's going to be a barnstormer. It really is. But Josh Kelly, for me, is going to prove how good he is, because a lot of people have written him off, right? They have. especially after the Avanesian fight. But this guy has got all the ability in the world. You're forgetting what the hype was before the Avanesian fight. You know, we've all seen the footage of that stoppage. I think he does like 6 left hooks literally in a row. Might be even 7. Might be more. He's got everything you want. Is in the fact you've got everything. He's got all the tools that a fighter needs to reach world level and to be a world champion. He has. I think people have forgot how good this bloke is. This bloke is a serious talent, right? And as I said, if he's got it sorted out there, he wins this fight. And I think he stops Troy. It's a big shout from me. And as I say, I can see Williamson winning the fight as well. I can see him stopping Kelly late on. You know, I can see that scenario, right? Because he is a strong, tough man. Like, this is not a reflection on Troy. I'm a fan of his. I think he's a good fighter. But Kelly, for me, that old saying, skills pay the bills. I think you're going to see that tomorrow night. I think he's going to be too fast, too good. And I think the power, I think a lot of people are looking at this. And I've said it, puncher versus the boxer, but Kelly can fight. And we all know that speed kills, right? And timing beats speed. But Kelly has the speed and the timing. He's a dangerous man. I'm telling you, I think Troy's tailor-made for Josh Kelly. I do. I think Josh Kelly will stop him. But it's very, very interesting. It's going to be an absolute barnstormer. Let me know your thoughts. Who's going to win? Troy Williamson, Josh Kelly. Let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know.